Today, it's finally time. I'm going to tell you who's going to win the Super Bowl. I'm going to look at both of our Super Bowl teams, give them good things last season, bad things last season, and see what America's thinking today. Everybody, and welcome back to another video. My name is Cameron Simpson, and it is the Friday before Super Bowl Sunday. Wow. Thank you all for watching today. I know why you're watching, because the Super Bowl is coming up. There's a lot that's going to be in the Super Bowl, so basically we're going to take this Speedway game Super Bowl preview. We're going to look at what's happening in the Super Bowl, and towards the end of today's video, I'm going to make my predictions. Now, welcome to my first ever Super Bowl on this YouTube channel. I'm so excited, and welcome into Sports Talk. Now let's start off this video on a happy note. Welcome to Super Bowl weekend. Now, where is the Super Bowl this year? It is in Tampa, Florida. And who is playing? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. They will merge. Kansas City Chiefs are not allowed. They were not allowed, of course, to enter the stadium until Thursday. Thursday was yesterday, guys, 3 days before. So some people are saying that this is an extremely unfair advantage. And I think it is a fair advantage because the Kansas City Chiefs, in this case, get to practice at home. They've been practicing at their home arena for more than, I would say a few weeks now. They must have been practicing here for a while. They've had to be practicing here for a while, and now they know what they want. They have their game plan there. They've been practicing probably since the championship game for the Super Bowl. So they're not ready to go, guys. Let's not say they're not. This team's ready to roll, ready to rumble, and I don't really see it to be much of a disadvantage. Sure, Tampa's in their home stadium. They're at home, but I don't find it to be much of an advantage. I think both teams got to practice at their home arena. Maybe Kansas City doesn't know the arena as well, and Tampa may know the arena better, but I don't see it to be much of an advantage. Now, it's never really happened before where the home team's been in the Super Bowl. It's a really uncharted territory for the NFL, but it's really the same thing as Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Finals and having the Boston Bruins host the game. It's just not really much different to me in that sense, but I understand where fans are coming from, and I understand where people are coming from in that. But yes, it's in Tampa, Florida. So we have a lot going on in this game. Of course, we have Tom Brady, the old guy who came from New England to play in Tampa. And then you got the young gun, Patrick Mahomes, who is in Kansas City. He is the young gun. He's going for 2 in a row. The last time that was done was by Tom Brady. Wow, the irony here is incredible. So, well, let's go over what's going to happen in the Super Bowl. We know who's going to be doing the national anthem. Eric Church, who is a very good country music artist. He'll be doing the national anthem. Finally, someone good doing the national anthem. I think the last good person that... Actually, no. They actually do good in the national anthem. Better than the halftime show. The Pepsi halftime show will also be done this year. It's not going to be canceled. It's going to be done, and it'll be done by the weekend. The only song I know by them is their newest one that they keep showing on the commercials. What's the name of this song? Sorry, y'all. I'm not really a music, know everything. I'm a sports guy, so I don't know much about that song, and I don't pay attention to that music anyway because it just bores me to death. So I think the Super Bowl halftime show this year is going to be bad, but that's what's going to happen. And then, of course, we have the stars of the show. So let's talk a little bit about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this season. It has been an extremely interesting season for Tampa Bay. They've been coming from a team that was weak, maybe you can say, a team that was not great per se. They were really developing themselves in the beginning, right? This used to be the worst franchise in NFL history, and Tom Brady comes in this season, and he gives them totally a whole different vibe. This team went from worst team in NFL history to absolutely a Super Bowl contention team, and don't think this is going to stop next year. Tom Brady has a 2-year contract with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so I don't expect this to stop for a while. But two good teams blend, just awesome, right? Who doesn't like this story? Tom Brady going there to win a Super Bowl. So it's really a nice story. I think it's a nice story to see. And as a New England fan, it was heartbreaking to see Tom Brady leave, but you don't want to root. You have to root for the guy. The other thing is, it's hard for me to root for that team because I absolutely hate Bruce Arianson. So that's one of my problems rooting for that team right now. I'm rooting for Tom Brady. I'm not rooting for Bruce Arianson because I just think he's an absolute idiot when he's on the headset talking. I can't stand him. Anyway, let's go over the Kansas City Chiefs. And not to say Andy Reid doesn't do anything stupid, but he's a much more understandable coach, and he's a much more respectable coach from what he has done. And he has brought in a quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, who is now up on the hems. He is ready to go. Their season has been, as I've described it, as an under-the-radar season, right? When we didn't really talk about this team much on our show, we didn't really no one really brought much attention to them. They were kind of just there, and they were just the Kansas City Chiefs who are contending for another Super Bowl. That's what they were. And that's what they were for a while. And not to say that this team didn't come in the spotlight. They did. And it has not been no easy road in these playoffs. Even though they got that bye week, they've had injuries they had to deal with. It has not been an easy road. And it is still not easy. They have a long way to go here to make it far into these playoffs. So, Kansas City Chiefs, though, have had a decent season this year. We're looking at the regular season right now, and Tom Brady has 4,633 passing yards, while his running back Jones 978. He's been dangerous. Mike Evans has 1,006 receiving yards. White has 140 tackles, and interceptions is Davis with 4. These teams, these are your big guys, the guys that you're going to see a lot of, and that's just been in the regular season. Take a look at the 2020 postseason for a second here, and let's just take a look at how it's been for them in the postseason, because that's what they've been doing. They've been playing pretty good in the postseason. Tom Brady, 860 passing yards. Leonard Fournette actually touched the ball more with 211 rushing yards. Godwin has more receiving yards, 223. Not to say that Evans has been out of the round. No, he's still been in there. 26 tackles for White, and interceptions is Murphy Button. Not to say, though, the other guy is still in the mix here, but go off of recents there. The postseason for these guys, those are your team leaders. All right, now let's look at the Kansas City Chiefs regular season. Now, you're going to notice that this regular season has been extremely better than the Buccaneers, but when we look at the playoffs, we'll have to put a little asterisk on it. Patrick Mahomes, 4,740 passing yards. Edwards-Helaire, 803 rushing yards. Kelsey was 1,460 receiving yards. Tackles, 91 from Sorensen. Interceptions, 6 in the regular season. So, notice the regular season stats, most categories are extremely better, right? We're seeing way better stats in the regular season right there. But now we go to the postseason, and we're going to see maybe potentially something a little different. And why? I'm just going to put the asterisk on it right now. This team has played one less game than Tampa Bay in the playoffs. So there's your major asterisks right here. Patrick Mahomes, 508 passing yards. Williams, 130 rushing yards. Tyreek Hill, 228 receiving yards. Masu with 13 tackles, and he leads the team in interceptions as well, only 1. So let's take a real good look at both of these teams. Let's also see what America says before I give my pick. Now, they did a survey earlier in the week. They took the whole United States of America. They polled many people to see who's rooting for which team in the Super Bowl. Now that we're really getting close to the Super Bowl time, it's crunch time. It's time to see who you're rooting for. Time to see who's your person, right? So they took the whole world and they said, who are you rooting for? Who do you want to win the Super Bowl this year? Anyway, they showed a survey, and most people are really hanging in for the Chiefs. The whole middle of the country is Chiefs. Towards the East Coast, New England is more Tom Brady and the Buccaneers in this recent survey. Pretty interesting in my opinion, because a lot of New England fans have some hate towards Tom Brady, but it makes kind of sense to me while they have hate towards him. Of course, everyone wants to see him do well. Down on the West Coast as well, it seems like some more Tampa Bay fans, of course, in Florida, Tampa Bay, around that area, Tampa Bay, but, you guys kind of get the gist of there. So it's now time for my prediction. Now, I'm going to base this prediction on the facts. The Chiefs have played an extremely good season this year. They've played really good. They've lost to the Raiders, which was the hiccup, and they've lost one more time. It's just been hiccups along the way. Tampa Bay has lost to teams that they should lose to and win against teams that they should win for this whole entire year. That's been Tampa Bay this year. And I know, you'll be like, what? No, that's been Tampa Bay this year. Until it hit the postseason and they started winning. But I think that the last time they played Kansas City won. And I have to go off of that. And I have to go off of really who I think is the best of the best. And that is the Kansas City Chiefs. They have pulled up a great year. They've pulled off an amazing season. They're going to win two Super Bowls in a row. Last time they did it was Tom Brady and the Patriots. I think they'll beat Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year. I hope not. I mean, I want to see Brady somewhat win another one. Maybe get the Patriots some motivation. But, yeah, this is awesome to see Tom Brady back. And it's just awesome to see it because I root for Tom. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, guys, please give this a thumbs up. But before I leave, I want to say who I think will be the MVP of the Super Bowl this year. I think Patrick Mahomes will be. If they win, it will be Patrick Mahomes. And I predict they will win, so it will be Patrick Mahomes this year. That's my MVP prediction. Early MVP prediction. Since it's not my team, it's not like a jinx to ask who's going to be. It's always been when the Patriots in the Super Bowl. For us, it's always we don't say who's in the MVP until there's 3 zeros on the clock and the media's interviewing. And then we're like, well, so who's going to get MVP? That, but now that they're not in the Super Bowl, I just don't care. I can say who I think is going to get MVP, whatever. But anyway, guys, we are so close to 50 subscribers. I can feel it. So what am I going to do when we hit 50 subscribers? We are going to do another Q&A and some shout-outs to people. So when we hit 50, not if, when we hit 50 subscribers, that's what we'll be doing, a shout-out and a Q&A. So make sure that you guys get your red subscribe button turned to gray and that gray like button turned to white. Alright, thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, you guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, all of the good stuff. Enjoy Super Bowl Sunday and Super Bowl weekend, and I will see you guys to react to the Super Bowl on Monday. Peace.